Hey guys, it's Erin Wathen Wellness. I just wanted to pop in and do a video. What's going on here? Okay, it's working. Okay, cool. You can tell I haven't done it in a while. And I wanted to talk about health, gratitude, and our weight. This time of year, everyone is talking about gratitude, thankfulness. It's Thanksgiving time, lots of leaves and pumpkins and, that Snoopy movie or Charlie Brown's coming on quickly. So what I hear a lot is I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my health. And yet, do people actually live like they're grateful for their health? Are there day-to-day choices of someone that's grateful for their health? For example, are they eating like someone that's grateful for their health? Are they sleeping? And your health is not necessarily your weight. Your weight can be part of your overall health, but it's not everything. Now, when I look at someone's health, yes, what you weigh is part of it, but skinny at any cost isn't everything, because the whole term skinny fat is around for a reason, because you can be terribly unhealthy and be skinny. And not to say that you should be, but you could be living off nothing but cigarettes and coffee and be skinny. You could be super stressed out, miserable relationships, hate your life, but you're skinny. So healthy is more well-rounded. So what is really fascinating is when people say things to me, and you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because that's just what needs to be said, is when people know what they want, okay, you want to get down to a healthy size. You want to quit mainlining sugar all the time. You know that you want to quit emotionally eating. You want to do that. You just say you know what to do, right? You'll tell me or other people you know what to do. And you do these little half measure things, right? You go on these sort of wannabe diets, just enough to kind of take the edge off, just enough to appease certain people in your family, or maybe just those last 10 pounds just made things way too tight, but never enough to really get to the issues, never enough to truly cause you to feel uncomfortable. It's never going to do anything, because you're not really getting to the problem. If you don't do anything major, it's the same as not doing anything. So if you know what to do and you're not willing to do it, it's the same as not doing it at all. For example, I hear very often, I always go on, I'm not trying to pick on them, but it's a good example, Weight Watchers. So if you go on Weight Watchers every year, why do you need to go back? Why are you always going back? You shouldn't need to go back all the time. You shouldn't need to go on a New Year's resolution every year. You should be resolved. So if you're really getting to what happened, I used to do this, so I'm speaking from a place of personal experience, where I would do these like little diets, lose a couple pounds, not feel as gross in my clothes, but never really get to the problem. The problem was I was emotionally eating. The problem was I was consuming a crazy amount of sugar, and I wasn't really understanding that it was more than starving myself for a couple of weeks, that I needed to completely change how I looked at things. Because if all I did was drink green sludge for 3 weeks so I could fit into a certain pair of jeans, that was not the long-lasting change that was going to do anything long-term. So if I wanted to stop stressing out about being weighed at the doctor's office, or know that everything in my closet was going to fit, I had to get out of my comfort zone. So what I used to tell people when I taught spin, and I think is very, very important for everyone to understand, if you want to be comfortable long term, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable short term. So that might mean you have to give up certain foods, or really look into why do you have these habits that go against what you say you want. If you're always going to certain diets or diet programs that let you keep food that you know the problem is, let's face it, you're hiding over there. Okay. And one last thing. Eating cookies because your husband's annoying is not going to make your husband any less annoying. It just won't. It will distract you. It will make you feel physically something else. It will cause a bunch of chemical reactions. You eating cookies will not cure your husband of his being annoying. I promise. It never once worked for my husband. Never. So the only thing that's going to help your husband be less annoying is if he decides to be less annoying. But you know what? If you don't eat cookies all the time, you might not find him as annoying, but you won't know until you stop eating all the cookies. Weird, right? I can't promise your husband is going to be any less annoying, but give it some thought. Okay. Happy Wednesday. Bye. And sorry about the truth stuff.